Hello, sir.
Okay, now, thank you. Because my headset spoiled already, I get a new one. No, I randomly steal some new one from my sister. So I don't know whether it's still clear or okay or anything. Okay, if no one complain or if no one complain, if you cannot hear me, you cannot complain. Okay. Ryan, how about you? Okay or not?
Sorry, sir.
Can you hear me clearly?
I can. Sorry, just now having class, still having class. Oh, now end already. Sorry, sir.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, listening both meet at once. sorry.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, can you repeat again, sir? Sorry.
My question is actually, can you hear me clearly? Okay. Yeah. No. Hello.
Can, sir, can. We can hear you clearly.
The Ryan cannot respond to me already. Okay. Then if clearly, then actually you today, based on the planning here, we go for the T8 lah, tutorial 8 and after that, before I start the tutorial 8, I just want to know the chapter 6 done. Chapter 6 done already or not? Lecture chapter 6.
Just started.
Just started. If just started, I think I can put it as a submission next week. Okay, I put it as a submission next week. So let's go for this submission. I know the question looks like a little bit tough also. But anyhow, since you already can do your assignment, I would say that you should be able to do it anyhow, because the assignment involves the routing protocol already. Okay, so I have a tutorial 6 submission for next week. You can try it first. Handwriting. Handwriting. Yep. Okay, I did put that. Then we will discuss about T8 today. And next class will be at Friday. We will look at the practical. Yep, we'll look at the practical. I am luckily it's not delayed too much. Okay. Only tutorial is delayed by 1 week, but that one is due to class anyhow. So look at the T8. Sabah one already deal with T8. T8 done. Sabah?
Yep.
Done already. Wow, very fast. Very fast. Maybe 3% is good. Last time 3% the class very easy. Okay. Good. And actually I use too much time on the practical workbook. But anyhow, I hope I can pay off. Everyone know how to do VLSM. So let's look at the T8 summation. T8 summation. I will choose let's look at the T8 summation and we look at the question and we try to answer it. Some of the thing is actually very obvious lah. Very often, this is P8, not T8. Okay. T, where is T? Oh, T8. Okay. So let's go for 8.1. The 8.11 actually is still equal subnetting. It's still equal subnetting. And equal subnetting. Let's go for it. How many subnet are needed? Okay. There are /24, 20 classroom and 5 office. Each classroom and office require a subnet that's supporting the teaching and administrator. Answer the following question. This one they have one assumption that I only have one router. Okay. I only have one router. That means I don't have WAN. I don't have WAN, the one that connect between router and router. So how many subnet are needed? 25, correct. So I will borrow 5 bit, correct. Then the next question is how many usable host address? When you already follow 5 bit, you are /24, borrowing 5 bit /29, you left 3 at the back. So it's 8 hosts given, usable is 6, okay, correct. Okay, Chai Han know how to do it. Compute the decimal value of the new subnet mask. The new subnet mask is /29. Slash 29 is 255.248. Yep, correct. 248. This is magic number lah. You can memorize also. Up to you all lah. Okay, I record. Because I thought. Okay. Not. Don't worry. Not paper one. Okay, I'm recording now lah. Request by the thing. So China actually get it all correct. Very good. Okay. Let's go for further question. They want you to complete this one. In the subnet number. So the subnet number, normally I put 1, 2, 3, 4. I know some of the theory says 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 lah. But I don't want to confuse your one because if they are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, because they have some calculation there, which actually I need to look at the slide first. They have some subnet calculation that are very different because they have some binary calculation at the back. Binary calculation at the back, which is very different. I don't want this one. In theory, actually have in the chapter 8 there, they have some special calculation. Normally, I don't put there because sometimes it confuses you even more. So only this one only I will show a little bit only for those person that very expert. You already know all now how to do it. This is something extra, which I will try to find it. They have some HHH 01011. Never mind. I open my thing here. IT, then lecture slide chapter 8. They have some calculation involve the binary setting, binary plus adding in the bar. You see this one, they call the H there. Then the H is the host portion, which if you borrow already original, you are 8, right? Then if you are borrowing, let's say you're borrowing 3 bit, you're borrowing 3 bit. I need to dump into the. I will open some of the. We'll check this slide. I will need to open some of the Excel. I think it's using the VSM file. I'm using the VSM file to continue the thing so that everything is here. So they have a way to calculate the thing, something related with ending. Let's go for another. I don't think I need a Wong Kong here. Wong Kong already know how to do it. So I will put that one of the how to do it already. Wait, wow. This the how to say what is the name? Okay, I put it at my C first. I will see miscellaneous. So in the theory, they have this one. You are /8. You are /8. So original. I think I pair with this one better. Just now the question is /29. Yeah, /29 and 32 bit to be borrowed. 32 bit to be borrowed. So original is /24. /24. Let's go for the /24. /24. Then what is the starting IP address? The starting IP address will be 192.168.3.0. 192.168.3.0. So normally for the one that we already fixed, we don't care because it's /24. So the one that we already fixed already here. This is a network. Only at the 0 is the .0 is the one that can change. The .0 original we borrow 5 bit, so it's 111.000. But the 111.000 the no 111.11000 we borrow 5 bit becomes /29. /29. So normally we will ignore the the one the 000 we will treat it as 11111 H. It's like that. But they will start with the first subnet actually is 0000. I think this one very highly confuse you all. H. So this is the first subnet. And this is the second subnet 111. You add 1 to the binary. You treat the hash as someone that totally cannot change. The hosts are at the 0. And this one you start from +1 +1 +1 using binary. Then you will get the 00011 hash. And this is actually this thing. They will do the subnetting calculation using this one. You see that? This is the NN. Later, I should go to the some calculation there. They have a calculation that involves this one. This one. This is creating 4 subnet. Then actually from here you can come up with a subnet address also, something extra. Subnet address also. You will know your first subnet address, second subnet address, third subnet address, fourth subnet address. So we can reverse engineering here. We can reverse engineering here. So this is your thing. And actually I replaced it I replaced it as a calculation there. So you'll notice that the original subnet is this one is break to 4.1. So the 4.1 easier. So definitely it's 00.0 as the first network address. And this one will be .1. 01 means actually 64. If you translate this one into decimal, and you translate this one into 128, they can do so. They can get the subnet address using another method. Normally I use the original and add the host given. Remember that. But this one have another method that actually allow you to do so. Let's say this one is /29, /29, no longer /24. So this one is I black it out. I black it out. /29 is the real one. So definitely is this one. So we will know that definitely if the first one is 11, the first one is 0, no, first one is 0000. Let's go for it. First one is 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, and 0, 0, 0, 2, or at 0. So this is the first network address, 192.168.3.0. And the second network address will be 0000100 because the H1 is the fixed one. This one. So what is this? This is 192.160.3.8. Yeah, it's the same one as I +1. And the second one will be this one. This one. So will be 16 definitely. 192.168.3.16. Because if I translate this one, actually I can change this one to 000100000. All the H will back to 00. Yeah, it will be 16 if I translate into this one into 16. I can do it also 128, 64, 32, 16, 8, 4, 2, 1. So I can do the calculation there equals this one multiply with this one. This is another method. I think my one is easier, but I think only someone maybe have others idea. So actually it's 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0 is 16. Then this one is 1, 1, 1, 1. Let's go 1, 1 is 24. 192.168.3.24. So we have this idea. This idea is I will break the host part with H. So only the bit borrow, I set it as all 0 as the first subnet address. Okay, if they're 255 still fixed. Then after that I +1 become the second subnet address. I plus another 1 inside binary become 10 become the third subnet address. Because this HHS I will replace with 0 become this one. This is another method of getting the network address. That's means the subnet address. So this is something that extra, not really extra, like it can be complement. You can check both. They are same as my one subnet address plus host given. Because this one look a little bit more complicated. Not really more complicated, like if you're really very good at binary. So we continue with the thing. So that's why in this I back to this chapter. They want subnet number. Then they will say this is subnet number 0. But subnet number 0 is first subnet. Subnet number 1 is actually second subnet. Then I think this is confusion. This is confusion. I just hope that they did not come out with this subnet number there because I don't think this is taught anyhow. Taught anyhow because this is something very, very extra. And a lot of people did not notice that because I think the handbook there, I think inside got let's go for few, not this IP addressing subnet, it's the VLSM1. VLSM1 week 9. Is it VLSM1 or the original one? Or is it the original one? Maybe I need to go and take a look on the original one. See, they are using subnet 1 anyhow. Yeah, they are not using subnet 0. I noticed some of the book they put subnet 0 there. They create a lot of confusion there. Okay, I think I open back the week 7 one. It's not here. This is too basic already. They are still using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Who use subnet 0 already? I noticed that some of them have. Doesn't matter if I cannot find it, that means non-existent. But in the exam, we need to be careful because I send some of the setting not from student they put subnet 0. I will put start with 1. I will put start with 1 because unless they show this type of 0, 0 and or else it's actually meaningless one. He will just confuse you on it. But anyhow, Kelvin, you should ask Christopher, Dr. Christopher about this because my one I give this instruction. Even if it deviate there, I will follow my style anyhow because the thing is, I think that this is creating too many confusion, especially if you did not show the one that involved the and hash. Then the subnet 0 is actually meaningless. So why you put a 0 there? It's not useful and only create confusion for me. And he did not serve a purpose. But that's why in here the tutorial question 1, 2, 3, 4 my one, you see that they are following my one. So I will follow this one, continue with the tutorial question. Continue to the yep. Michelle say doesn't matter. Since I actually since I will tell you they bring no meaning. You put 0, I don't deduct mark anyhow. But the problem is when you put a 0 there, when I say second subnet, let's imagine you have this one subnet 0, 1, 2, 3. I say I want the fourth subnet address, use second usable address. What do you give me? You confuse yourself only, Since it doesn't matter 1 or 0, then better put 1. I think it solve your problem. It solve your problem. For me, it's like that. because I don't think it doesn't matter. Some of the, because maybe it's not too expert. Some of the expert will tell you 0 very important. Due to this one, due to the just now the calculation which I put here, the calculation which I put here 000 first subnet address, and then after that is 1 become second subnet, 10 become the third subnet, and 11 become the fourth subnet. Fourth subnet. They are pairing with this number. This is 3, right? 11 in binary is actually changed to decimal is 3, and this is 2, and this is 1, and this is actually 0. They are pairing with this one. So if you are pairing this one, maybe you need to follow 0, 1, 2, 3. They have a reason there. But if you never use this method, you don't have this you put a 0 there, then you bring confusion when you're answering the question. This is some of the tips. Since Michelle already say it doesn't matter, then doesn't matter. You want to put anything also cannot. But here answer is correct. When we tell you I want the fourth subnet usable, third usable address, then you make sure you correct. You don't choose the wrong one, because a lot of time I want all of you, like the student, to put out the table. The table actually can help you to answer everything. And actually, even if error, you look at it, you know the calculation error very obvious. A lot of times it's just plus minus only. Either plus number of a given plus 1 from the network address become the first usable, then minus 1 from the broadcast become the last usable, and minus 1 from the next subnet become the broadcast. You have all this already, you answer everything very, very easily. So refer to the table. So if you put the name 0, 1, 2, 3, then I want fifth subnet. Then fifth subnet is what? 4. Because you have a 0 there, notice that. I don't know how much of you will choose the wrong one. So this is the idea. The idea only you want to put 0, 1. I don't think this part got a lot of marks got marks I don't think we will put marks there. But if a name is very important if name definitely got marks okay. So this is the equal one. Equal one definitely everything /27 and everything is 8 hosts very easy So it's 8, 16, 24 very easy. They want you to list only first 4. Yeah, first 4 only. Then the first usable is 31, 23, 15, 7, 6, 14, 22, 30, 1, 9, 17, 25. Done already. You've done everything already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it? Yeah, done already. So Chai Han, do it. Okay, perfect. I have no issue with that. Then we'll continue with the question 2. So given the host IP address is this is host IP address. Remember, yesterday we have this already. Network address and IP address is different. IP address can be anything in that range. When you say you are the subnet mask of this thing, you can be anything. But network address is something that the first and is reserved, cannot be assigned to the device. Cannot assign to a device. So host IP address, just copy there. Let's go for another one. I think Cassandra know how to do it, right? So Cassandra, okay. So 164, copy only, just copy only. Subnet mask, they also already give you. Yep, it's here, 240. So number of subnet bit. So number of subnet bit. So that means you are class C original. They never tell you what class. You just need to know this is class C. 192 in theory. So class C, you become 240. 240, you borrow how many bits? You need to know. But if you know the magic number, you know it's 4. So number of subnet is 416. And remember, number of subnet never minus 2. We have students that number of subnet keep on minus 2. Keep on minus 2. Don't know why. Number of hosts, yes after that you do minus 2 because 1 is reserved for network address, 1 is reserved for broadcast. Your subnet is reserved for what? 1 is reserved for network subnet, 1 is reserved for broadcast subnet. Do so, don't minus 2 in the number of subnet. Then number of host bit per subnet, since you borrow 4 already. So you have 24 plus 4. So you have another 4 bit host bit per subnet here, 4. Then why is the above become 4? Cassandra?
Yes, sir.
How to calculate the usable or not? Cassandra, something wrong? The is equal to the power of bit you borrow. You have 4, right? Then after that is in bracket here. Then minus 2, because usable. I delete the bracket. So it's 14. You get a 4 here. Why?
I also forgot because that's long time ago already.
So now you know already. You know how to calculate,
Yeah, now
right?
I know.
You
Yeah.
know it's 14.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
If you still think it's 4, then it will catch you for consultation already. If I have time. So I want to take a lot of questions to anyone have this problem. Okay, 16, 14, correct. Then subnet address for this IP address. You need to do ending. You need to do ending. But normally very simple one. This is class C. So there are no, not class C. This is /28. /28. So if they are /28, that means the first 4 bits is 6. The first 4 bits is 6. I have a shortcut method to calculate, but I think you all can calculate the long one. So look at the question. This is the address. So I copy here, I paste here and try to see. Here. Okay. So this one actually 240 very easy. That's mean 192.168.4 is fixed already. Don't care already. Then it's actually 210 change to binary, and also 240 change to binary. Then you do the ending. AND, IND, ending, not END. Okay. So 240 very simple. 11110000. This mask definitely you borrow like this. Okay, you borrow 4 bit. Okay. So now 210 is what is the number? Actually 210, 2. Let's get. I have the calculation here. My mouse has some trouble. 210 is already 216. Okay, not 101. 210. 00. 192. They need 18. Okay, 1. So, but you know that this is only 41. All the 0 is 0. So all 4 at the back is not important anymore. It's 1101. 1101 is 208. Yeah. So you come up with 208 there. 192.168.4.208, which correct? Okay. IP address for the first usable host on this subnet +1. Then IP address last usable host on this subnet. We got a broadcast first. Broadcast is +15. Actually, you can +16 minus 1. +16 become the next network address. Then you -1 become the broadcast address. +16 is 223. Yep, correct. So last usable is 222. I'm done. Everything done. Okay. So I think very easy compared with the practical. So that's why everyone know how to do it. Should I assume only if you have any problem, please ask anyhow. Noel, you asked me actually. How can you know the question need ending? The very first thing actually it's a good practice for every question also do ending. But actually you can know it what you very easy. What is ending? Actually, okay, I go to see you. If I tell you 192.168.0.0/24, I don't need ending. Why? Because 0 already. This is fixed already. 192.168. Ending is actually when any one of these is 0, definitely result will come with 0. They don't care whether it's at the subnet mask or at the IP address. Anything is 0, definitely come out with 0. This is N. Only both of them is 1, they become 1. Any of them is 0, 1, 0, 0, or 1, they will become 0. So you see a 0 there without doing ending, definitely is 0 already. You don't even need to look at the mask. This is one of it already 0. This one is the understanding of the calculation of the binary. This is the first thing. So that's why when you see the 0, you don't need to do anything already. For those that are not 0, you need to see whether they are fixed or not. Because /24 means first 3 octet is fixed. If you notice, they actually 255.255.255.0. So first 3 octet is 6. So first 3 octet is 616.8.0. Then the other is 0. Then whether you do anything or not, you know answer definitely is 0. You don't need to do anything. So if I come up with 192.168.0.0/8, you see the number mask will be 255.0.0.0. Without doing that, you already know that the network address will be 192.0.0.0. Why? Because anything with 0 will also come 0. 166 ending with 0 definitely is 0. So this is a lot of time you will notice that. So whenever I give a hint, whenever you see this mask mismatch, you /8, but they give you a IP /24 address, husky address. They give you 168.6.0 with /16. So you notice this is class C, and they have 3 octet here, and this is 2 only, and this 6 to be changed already. You will get an idea. Normally you get an idea. But if you have doubt, do it every time. Do it every time. And actually, for those that don't need to do anything, very obvious one like this one. Even I want to do, I look at it, immediately I get this one. The same thing of this one. I want to do it, but it's very obvious because it's /8, so I immediately get this one. Immediately, unless they are /11, then this I will tell you most of the time you need to do it anyhow. Most of the time you need to do it, and that's why always in the thing in the exam you always say you want to start with class A, class B, or class C. Yes, because if you start at class A, class B, or class C not mean the answer is class A, class B, or class C. Then majority of the time you will notice that you don't need to do anything. Even you do anything, the result look the same. But if they are not start with class A, class B, class C, they start with some random /12/7, then most of the time you need ending one. I hope this one answer your question. And actually you can do it every time one. Then normally if they don't involve complicated one, then very easy. You don't use up a lot of time of you. If they involve complicated one, that's most probably you are right. You need to do ending already. They already give you hints because they won't be so easy already. They definitely need that. Ciao. Okay. I don't know. Normally the ending process or is if sometimes look at the marks. If they have a lot of marks, most probably they need you to show it. If they only 1 marks, I don't think. Can give another example. Yesterday one very simple. Yesterday, not yesterday. 192. Okay, 195.161.4.0/11. Okay, did this one look like network address? Did this one look like network address? Can I zoom a bit? Does it look like network address? Clusters address. So normally clusters we try to do it anyhow. So they have 195 is fixed lah. Then after that 4.0 definitely is 0.0 lah. Because we definitely know that is the address is 195.x.0.0. We will come up with this. This is the network address. Because if we change the mask actually is 255, not 255, I change the binary one. It's 111111.111.00000. Okay, dot 000000080, too many 80. Okay, dot 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So if I change this mask into the /11 into it, 11 1 here and 21 0 at the back, 21 0 at the back. So we notice that when you compare 0 and 0, definitely is 0. So that's why 0 and 0, 4 and 0 definitely is .0.0. 195 is the one that totally copying fixed 195. Then is X. So only X need calculate that X is actually 161 compared with 111.5550. Then the 161 I compare to binary. I just change to binary. Let's go to calculation of change to binary, I have a 161. 161. 160. So the number is 10. I should unzoom it a bit. Too big already. 1010001. Okay. So it's 1010001. Okay, compare. So anything with 0 will be 0. You notice that. So it's 101, 1111. This is this one. It's this one. This is the number. After doing ending, this is ending. Okay, so I change 101111 will be 160. So the answer is 195.160.0.0. So whenever you see this one, classes 1, you better do some ending there. Then if you are the class 2 one, then need to careful. Need to careful if they are 168.1.0/24. I don't think you need to do the ending here, definitely. If they are 10.0.0.0/8, okay, and the 128, okay, 128.23.0.0/16. This one don't need. But what if they are different? 10.10.10.1. Okay, let's go for 10.0.0/8. And do you know need to do the ending? It looks like yes, but the ending very simple. After you do the ending, you definitely know it's 10.0.0.01. It's not an issue. After you do the ending, you know what? Because that one only first one is due to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10. This is 10, 0, 0. But if you're following /8, this is all 0 in the subnet mask. So definitely come out result will be 0, 0, 0. Then this one come out result will be everything the same, is 10.0.0. Following the class one, very obvious one. Very obvious one. Even if they are following a class, but the number look weird, you do the ending, the step is very, very simple. Unlike the classless one, you need to really do the ending calculation. This one is either the one with this one definitely is 255.0.0.0. So you compare it, you know it's 10.0.0.0. Even they give you 10.10.0.0. So this is some of the thing. And if you tell me theory, I will tell you every time also do ending. Yeah, every time also do ending. This one, even this one, you also do ending. But after this one, you do ending, you definitely know it's the same. In a very fast way, you will know it's the same, because if I really want to do it, 192.168.1.1.0. So what is the subnet mask? 255.255.255.0. When we see 255 magic number is the same, 192.168.1. And when you see 0, definitely is 0. So it's 0. And you compare together, they same. They will become 192.168.1.0. They are the same. Nothing changed. You can do it. Very simple. Very fast. Okay, so we continue with the tutorial question with question 4. Answer the following question. How many subnet are needed? The answer actually is 4 because the WAN you need to consider. Let's go for question 3. 4. Yep. When it's 4, how many bits you need to borrow? 2 bits. 2 to the power of 2 equals to 4. So usable address, what is their address? It's still /24. You borrow 2 bits, becomes /26. You have 6 0 at the back. 2 to the power of 6 is actually 64. 64 minus 2 is the 62. Okay. So compute the decimal volume of the new subnet. This is 192 255.255.255.192 magic number. Okay. So then you have this thing. Okay, they want VLSM or not? No, they don't want VLSM. If they don't want VLSM, will be they're not even telling the host. So that means the 4 equal 1, or very simple 4 equal 1, we already have the standard number. I don't even need to calculate because this one is the most common one. So it's 192.100.2.0, 164.128.191. Broadcast will be 255. Yep, correct. 191.127.63. Correct. 62. 126. 190. 254. This is 165. 1291. It's wrong here. 唐嘉义.
Oh, okay.
You all. Okay, good. I don't have anything to say. We're just losing marks. So not everyone got full marks. At least I know you know how to do it. Just very careless. Okay, like that only. For me, it's very careless, but you know how to do it. Because we have some students that totally don't know how to do it. I'm even more headache. So, okay. Then identify two advantages of variable length subnet mask you can get from the slide. But I just give you two. One is actually efficient use of IP address, especially you don't have enough IP address, particularly IPv4. Then most probably you can save a lot, and you reduce waste of IP address. The second one, let's look at others. Do they have 8.2? Do anyone took 8.2? The second one, I'm not quite sure about this. So let's go for Pang Yap Sing. Make sure scan is less contrast because this one may cause problem. Pang, maybe a little bit hard to read. Okay, reduce size of broadcast domain also. Pang, you are correct. And why we need to reduce size of broadcast domain? That's mean if I want to send to one person or a group of person, but if we did not divide them using the different broadcast domain, they will send to a lot of unnecessary person. Then actually he will increase the overhead. When they increase the overhead, definitely you have lower good put. Remember bandwidth, throughput, good put. Theory. If you don't know, go study again. Okay. So make sure you have less overhead. Sometimes the data you want to send 1 gig, but a lot of things is waste of overhead. But those overheads sometimes is necessary, but we can reduce the broadcast domain. And sometimes for security reason also. I don't want the info sent to everyone in this world. So I broadcast domain, I reduce it. Actually, I can make sure my target is more accurate. And also for security. Okay? Not everyone can access. So this is a theory, which I think most of you can get it. Even you can search from Google, but make sure you rely using all words. Don't copy blindly and understand before you put in. So then with the reference to figure 1, create an addressing scheme which utilize BLSM. 8.2 already BLSM. Okay. So they are using class C 193.36.24, no problem. Like your answer subnet label in 1 to 6 in the answer booklet. Remember the 1 to 6 is same as the practical network address and the CIDR, the /1, /16, those things. So that one is because that one, if you have fill it all, they will be complete. They will be complete. But if you want to do this, I will prefer you also using the table I provide. I will using the table I provide. What do you do there? What are you doing? You can do so what? Pang, what are you trying to write here?
This question I know too.
Okay, never mind. I will skip someone to see anyone do it. Who is not doing it? Let's look at T. Keng Yan. A bit over contrast also. In the exam may cause problem. Wow, very expert. This is VLSM. You do anyone to do the table? No one do the table. Immediately jump to the answer. Never mind. I call out the answer to see whether your answer is so good or not. Let's take a look on the. I call out the answer. You give me directly answer. Actually, I want to check the step. When you directly give me answer, then I also call out the answer to take a look. I hope no issue. I hope no issue. I hope T. Keng Yan can do it. So, and actually, I don't condone the step of immediately come up with the answer because a lot of time you can be copy. I don't know whether you know it or not. So, because some of you maybe already consider the answer scheme, I also don't know. I'm not quite sure about that. But your one is totally correct. Okay, good. But I actually want to see anyone that calculate that. Or no one calculate that. Okay, let's look at the question. So they have a 30 host, 40, 40, 30 definitely is slash 41 will be slash 26 definitely. Okay. Start with the other starting 193.3.6.0. They got some trick to do it. Then the second one definitely is dot 6.4. Yep. And slash 27 because 32 hosts can accommodate 30 after -2 also still can accommodate. And the next one will be 14 hosts two time. 14 hosts will be the plus 32 there, plus 32 will be dot 6.96. Okay. Slash 28 because 16 is enough to accommodate 14. After -2 become 14. So plus another 16 is dot 112 slash 28 also, plus another 16 dot 128 slash 29 to accommodate 6 hosts when the 8 -2 is 6. Okay. Then the last one will be plus 8, 136. Okay, okay. So okay lah. I look at the answer not hard lah. Anyhow, don't use table to answer it. 112, 128. The last one is the one that you add 4 to it. No, you are not adding 4. You are adding 8 is 136. 136. 2 can how? 136 plus 30. I think you have a problem because you don't know that this one is automatic 2, right? True?
Yeah, now no worry.
Okay. If that so the question asks subnet address for the IP address means need to do anything. Yeah, when they say ask subnet address, yes, child one. Then if direct answer will you lose mark, save time, I will tell you lah. Direct answer, if you're following the question, you won't lose any mark if the answer is correct. If the answer is correct, Kevin. If it's not correct, then I don't know. Then definitely lose mark. You don't lose mark because of the didn't follow the data. Okay? Because that's why just when I check for understanding, because during the exam marking, I just look at the marking scheme. I just think when you different one, I will see whether the marking scheme is correct or not. If not correct, I will adjust. If correct, then you are wrong. But during teaching, normally you want to know whether what are you doing is correct or not. Not just copying from a friend and paste inside. This is the very first thing. And the second thing is we don't know whether you copy or not. This is the issue when it's just immediately give out the answer there. So anyhow, since 2% is correct, I think everyone know how to do it. So I skip it. We go for question 4. Question 4. So we look at it. Sun and Moon organization has subscribed an internet link from its local service provider. Then they provide only one public address, you know lah. Okay. However, so they have a few LAN. So you need to configure the private address using the BSM. And it's also start class C. Wow. Start class C. So how many subnet are there? So I have 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. 4 subnet. 4 subnet, including one LAN. So we look at anyone that we look at it. Okay. Hong Kong data subnet. Okay. We look at link. Okay, we take a look on that. So the subnet will be start with another B. Okay, B, A, C, and the WAN. B, A, C got D. Okay, I got D. Okay, B, A, C, D. Correct. So starting 16.0, no issue. Then they have a usable of 120 definitely is 25. At 128, correct. Then after the next one, 50, the next 64, 192, okay, so that's 26. Then very easy to wrong one if I don't have a table. This one using the calculation in mind. Then after that, slash 27 is 32. And this slash 30 will be plus 4, 227, 223, 191, 127. Okay. So get all the thing. I think Link also know how to do it. Although the calculation is did not show okay. Wait, wow. Did they answer everything already? Okay, yeah. This is the repeat lah. I don't need to go through detail because I think this is very easy. Then this one got how many questions? We have 4 questions here. Okay, we look at 8.3. We look at 8.3. I only have 10 minutes left. Okay, let's go for 8.3 to see anyone doing it. So the 8.3 actually, the question actually in the network, in the packet tracer file, in the VLSM packet tracer file. So they are in there. So that's why that's why they have a problem. They have a problem. So they want you page 64. I don't think it's page 64. It's following this one 64 here, which is actually 62 in the book because 62 is here. Is this one? Is this one? The one which we do calculation. I think I have a calculation here. So you just follow. They already tell you all the things. You just follow. Anyone doing it? Yeah, someone doing it. So it's follow exactly. This is the info given on the black color one. Then after that, I will need to know that this one. You see, I have this thing here 2 to the power of 12. What is the number? Actually, it's 4,000 something. 4,000 something. Because 2,000 something is slightly less than 2,000, 4,000. Cannot fulfill it. So it's like that. So use the 32 minus 12. I have the slash 20 here. And the address is definitely using the initial is 172.32.0.0. Okay. Then the 2001 can use 11. Then the 11 one, 2 to the power 11, if you really go and see the number 2 to the power of 11, let's go for simple book. Equal 2 to the power of 11. If I using equal this one, divide by 256 is 8 is 8 in the third octet. So it's 8 in the third octet. But that one is just affect the others. The others. Why this one 16? Because this one is using 2 to the power of 12. Equals 2 to the power of 12 divided by 256 is actually 16. So they have 16 there, plus 8, yup, plus 8, yup. Then this one plus 4, yup. Then plus 4, okay. And after that, plus 2, plus 2, plus 2. Then this one also plus another 2 in there. So all the calculation is there. I want to look at your answer, your answer. So 16, 8, 8, 4, 4, 2, 2, 2. Okay, it's the same as what I get. What I get. Then the range definitely they include subnet and broadcast. So the -1 you immediately get it. So no, I don't think this one is correct. Why 47? Your starting address is correct, Link, but your address range should be -1 because this is include broadcast address. So they want network address until broadcast address. So if you use this one -1, it's not 15. Link, Link, are you here, Link? Hello, Link here.
Yes. Currently.
Yes, you know what is the issue?
Which one? I think
This one.
This one.
Your address range is wrong.
Class B, wasn't it?
No, it's not class B or anything. Your address range, your network address is correct. You calculate already. So this one is what? This is not last usable. This is broadcast address. Because they want include subnet and broadcast address.
Oh.
So what is your broadcast address? I know you -1, but are you -1? Yeah, 173.232.16.0 -1 is what? 172.16.32.0. -1 is what?
172.16.32.15.255.
Yeah, I do it wrongly. So this is 16. So 15.255. So you see that what's your problem?
Oh, okay.
I hope you get it. So I just want to know whether others also have the similar problem.
Ah, okay.
Notice I hope not jump into that end because they are not the one in the third octet actually is not 1 equal to 256. You -1 you are not -256. So let's look at anyone that are doing the 8.3. 15.255, 22.255, 31.255, 35.255, 39.255, 41.255, 43.255, 47.255. Okay, good. So, yep, this is the one we want. Okay, so I think Nathaniel also know how to do it. So we continue with the Q2. We continue with the Q2. So multiple use class A address type to break down the subnet level for different office. At this stage, you are creating subnet with the third octet of the IP address. Okay, VRSM hash 70. So we go for the hash 70 hash 70, 69, 70. Okay, this one they want to put in this one. So we just put in. I want to see anyone already put in. Nathaniel is here. So let's look at those numbers. Okay, make sure you did not copy wrongly. Then definitely if you are following this one, okay, I also doing the 2 to the power of calculation. This is 3 million, 3.05 million. So 3.05 equals to 2 to the power of 2 million only. So I need 22. So 22 can fulfill. That means I have 22 0 at the back. That means it's /10. Yep. Then can this one fulfill this one? Yes. /11 /11/e75. Let's go for it. Equal to 21 can fulfill this one. Equal to 20. Whether they can fulfill this one? Cannot. 20 cannot fulfill. So this is 10, 11, 11, 12, 20, 11, 12. 10, 11, 12, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15. Okay, let's go for the /17 and see. Country one. Okay. So this one is correct, which Nathaniel calculate it. Then after that, I really need to go and see. I really need to go and see what is the calculation there. We need to do this thing. Which I think I will do it next time. This 8.3 Q2. I think I need to do it next time. 8.3 Q2. Any question? Any question?
So far, no.
Because I have lack of time already. Anyhow, I stopped the recording. The recording is very long. I don't think you have time to read. But it will be in here if you want.
Okay.
So the tutorial 6, we need to finish the lecture first before we answer.
You can read the lecture 6 and after that answer my if you want.
Okay.
Okay, you can do so also. So the 8.3 we will discuss later, but I will tell you not much issue because they just repeat. If compared with practical, they are not very hard anyhow. Just they involve a very tedious calculation which I left only 1 or 2 minutes. I don't have time to go. I load in next class very fast. Then we actually can go for the next tutorial already. Huh? And actually, next class will be practical. If no issue, I dismiss the class. I have the class right after this one.
Okay.
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 That's all.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, bye bye.